He's appeared on In Living Color, Seinfeld, and opened for Elton John. From Vancouver, Washington, put your hands together for Carl Banks.
I love you, Canada. I've been having a good time this week. I moved here, and I'm not even running away from the draft or nothing. I love y'all. Man, this is the first time I've ever traveled anywhere and I had to say I was Canadian. It's good, man. Oh, I'm having a good time running through your tubes all through town to get to other buildings and everything. I'm loving that, man. In one part, there's a wheel. You run on the wheel. Oh, man. And tomorrow, I fly home. Well, I don't fly home yet. I have to fly back to the States, so I'm flying to Miami. Anybody been to Miami? Yes. It's hot. Flying down to Miami. That's where they have a lot of natural disasters. Hurricanes. You guys have hurricanes here? No, you don't have hurricanes, huh? You do? But see, Canadians prepare for stuff. Now, Miami, they got a team called the Hurricanes. But every year, they got to wait online to buy more wood, don't they? You think you figure it out. You go, you know what? There was a hurricane last year. And we got a football team called the Hurricanes. Maybe we should hold on to that wood. The hurricane is the smartest natural disaster around because it's the only natural disaster that you can prepare for because they tell you about it for 2 weeks. You know where it's going. And it always has a name like a relative you hate, like Joanne or Francine. You know, they tell you in the news, Francine is coming. She's gonna be here in 2 weeks. She's gonna pick her toes on your couch. And then what happens right before the hurricane hits? This is American media. You gotta watch it, because right before the hurricane hits, they send out a reporter. The reporter you never seen before. It's never the big money reporters. It's this little bony chick that weighs like 50 pounds. She would choke on a peanut. And there's just a breeze going. She's hanging on a palm tree. Woo! Frank, the hurricane is hitting! You can see people walking behind her looking at her. Like, look at that bony little anorexic woman hanging from that palm tree. It blows my mind. You want to impress me? Send out the big reporter. Send out that Al Roker dude, the big 500-pound reporter. In the middle of the hurricane when it hits, you know, with a sandwich in his hand. The hurricane is hit. Look at my sandwich. You can't tell it's a hurricane because I'm 500 pounds. That was a car. That's the news I want to see. And I was in Miami last time. I met my idol, the basketball player, Shaq. Yeah, Shaq is huge. Shaquille O'Neal, he's a giant. You heard of Shaq, right? He's huge. And I'm a big guy. I'm big. I'm like 6'2", 230, blah, 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 blah. So big guys, you know what you do. Other big guys know what I'm talking about. When you're in a dance club or something and they make you dance, you do the big man dance. Big men, we don't move our feet much because we knock people over, right? So I just stand there and just kind of do this for a while, right? I'm happy, you know? I'm not wasting too many calories. So all of a sudden, somebody came in and they grabbed the back of my head. And I was like, oh, hell no. Somebody just grabbed the back of my head. You about to get knocked out. And I tried to turn around, right? But I couldn't because he had a good grip on my head. And he was like moving my head around, you know? He was like making me dance better than I normally do. And then he let go. It was like that, right? And I turned around, I'm about to knock him out. And actually, it was Shaq's ass. It turned out that Shaq's ass is the same height as the back of my head. So while I'm doing this, right? Shaq is doing this, right? Well, he was nice, though. He was nice. He apologized, right? He was like, I'm sorry, little man. And he shook my hand, and when he shook my hand, it covered my whole hand. And all I could think was, thank God we're not in prison. Because I would be making wine in the toilet for you right now. Woo, Halifax. You got the copyright on cold up here, don't you? Man, this is spring, huh? I see flowers out there going, you got to be kidding me. Man, but that's right. You know, that's the thing, though. That's cool. You guys, you got a little crime, but it's not that crazy. You want some crazy crime? Go to Chicago. I was in Chicago in the winter, they had crime. I'm not lying. I was staying in a hotel room in Chicago, right? I'm sitting in a hotel room watching the news, and on the news they said, a blizzard has hit Chicago. It's minus 30 degrees. That's cold even in Celsius, right? Because that's what throws me off with Celsius. Like, they'd be like, oh, it was 28 degrees. Okay. So he said it was freezing cold. And then on the news, they said, stay home, it's too cold. And then a half hour later, on the same news program, they said, there's just been a drive-by shooting. Who do you hate this much? To get up in the middle of a blizzard. You got snow up to your ass. Just get out of bed and go, no, that's it. Oh no, revenge. Go get my mittens. Wee. And you know, the gang members, they didn't want to come out, you know? They're like, yo, I don't hate him that much. If you wait till spring, though, I will kick his ass. And you got to talk them all to get in the car, and you pull in front of the house. Oh, look who's home, everybody. Look who's home. No joke, stupid. Everybody home. It's a blizzard. All right, here's my plan. Now, nobody's going to pass out this time because we're not in the garage anymore. I'm gonna roll down the window. So I'll need the pliers. All right, you gotta shoot quick because it's cold out. Okay, you ready? Here we go. How you like that? Let's go, man. Uh-oh. He coming to the door. Somebody got to push. You can't move in the ice. You get it, right? Okay. No, I told that joke in Omaha, Nebraska. They got mad. They did. They said, we got gangs in Omaha. I was like, shut up. What kind of gangs you got? What, you got farm gangs? It's a John Deere posse. Come on, Cecil, we gonna do us a tractor buy. You want to stop the gang problem? This is how you stop the gang problem. You just get a gang exchange program. You take a gang in South Central LA and take them into Ireland. Drop them off. Take an Irish gang, put them in the middle of South Central Los Angeles. Put them in a big green Cadillac. Confuse them, you know? Give them a bump and says a boom, boom. Seamus, I think the bastard home. What's he I take out me AK-47 and load a cap in his ass? He'll be seeing pink hearts, blue stars, green clovers.